Hello everyone, welcome to the online class. In our last class, we had studied exercise 5th A up to question number 3. So in this class, we'll continue and we'll start from question number 4. Let me write exercise 5th A question number 4. Here we have to simplify, right? Simplify, but anyhow we are going for multiplication of fraction. First one, 2 whole 1 upon 2 into 4 whole 3 upon 6 into 1, right? First we have to convert this to mixed fraction into the improper fraction. 2 into 2, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 upon 2 into 6 4s are 24 plus 3, that is 27 upon 3. Here it is 1. Now we have to look whether cutting is possible in a numerator and denominator. If it is, we must do it here itself and then we'll write the final answer. So here 27 and 3, the cutting is possible. 9 3s are 27. Now we'll do the multiplication of numerators, that is 5 into 9, 45, 45 into 1, again 45. Here 2. No more denominator is there. If you consider here 1, then 2 into 1, again it becomes 2 only, right? So 45 by 2 is our final answer. Now let me do the second one. So B, 14 whole 3 upon 9 multiply by 0 multiplication 5 whole upon 5 multiply by 31 1 upon 3, right? Here if you observe, if in a multiplication, if any term is 0, that entire answer, no need to go for a calculation, just entire answer you can directly write as a 0. Why? Because anything multiplied by 0, the answer becomes 0. Okay, now the third one, that is 8 upon 3 into 1, right? 8 upon 3 into 1. If you multiply any number by 1, the answer is that number itself. So whatever the fraction you have written, the same fraction you have to write in a answer. 8 upon 3 is your answer because you are multiplying with the 1. So no need to change anything, just that number directly you can write it as a answer, that is 8 by 3. So rest sum of question number 4 you have to do it by your own. Now we'll move forward the question number 5. Here I want you to keep your book open, page number 71, question number 5. Shade the fraction as indicated. Here I am not going to solve any of this sum of question number 5, but I'll give you some hint. Okay, according to that hint you have to shade that particular fraction in a book itself, textbook itself. Okay, so in the first A1, that is, okay, and let me show you in the book itself. Here one box is given, that square has been divided into a 4 equal part, and they told half of the 1 upon 2 of 4. Okay, हमको half of 4 we have to shade. It means half कितना होता है 4 का? अगर आपको ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो 1 upon 2 into 4 करके देख लेना. हमने पहले पढ़ा था कि जहाँ जहाँ भी ऑफ है we have to replace it with the multiplication sign. Now 2 2s are 4, answer is 2. It means 2 square, 2 part we have to shade here. Okay, like this you can shade it. Okay, now for the second one, 3/4 of the 4, there out of 4 section you have to shade 3 section. Okay, वहाँ पे आपको 4 हिस्सों में डिवाइड करके दिए फिगर, उस out of 4 you have to shade 3 part. And in the third one, 1/5, मतलब कि आपको out of 20 C1 हमको वहाँ पे 1/5 ऑफ 20 ऐसा लिख के दिया है, ठीक है। फिगर में आपको क्या करना है, 1/5 इंटू 20, 5 4 ज़ा 20. It means you have to shade 4 block in that particular figure with the pencil. Now in the last 5 out of 8 और 5/8 of 8, it means आपको 8 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया हुआ है वो सर्कल. आउट ऑफ 8 you have to shade that 5 part of that circle. Okay, now we'll start the question number 6. That is again a simplification. Here the first one, that is 2, 1/7 into 10, right? So 7 2s are 14 plus 1, 15/7 into 10. Here if cutting is possible then we must do cutting, but here it is not possible, so we'll directly go for multiplication. Numerator to numerator multiplication. 15 10s are, that is 150. Here it is 7 7 1s are 7, right? So this is our final answer. Now we'll go for the D1, that fourth one. 6 3/5 into 5/33. Convert this mixed fraction into improper one. 6 5s are 30. Denominator we have to copy as it is. 6 5s are 30. 30 plus 3, that is 33. Okay, here you can see whatever the numerator is there, the other term it is in denominator. Whatever denominator is here in other term, it is in a numerator. So okay, 5 5 get cancelled, 33 33 get cancelled. Here answer is not 0, answer is 1. In a multiplication, if all the terms would get cancelled or cut it out, the answer will not 0, it's 1. Okay, remember that answer is not 0, it's 1. Now F, 4/33 multiply by 66/7 multiply by 21/2. We need to see, you must thorough with the cutting process, then this kind of sum would be easy for you. See, 7 3s are 21, 33 2s are 66. Now this 2 and this 2 get cancelled. Now न्यूमरेटर टू न्यूमरेटर मल्टीप्लिकेशन है. यहाँ पे 4 बचा है, यहाँ पे 1 है, कुछ नहीं है तो 1 है. 4 इंटू 1 4 इंटू 3, 4 3s are 12. न्यूमरेटर में कुछ नहीं है तो 1 लिख सकते हैं, या फिर आप 12 को एज इट इज़ ऐसा आंसर एक्सेप्ट कर सकते हो. ठीक है, 12 इज़ अ आंसर. एंड नाउ द लास्ट, दैट इज G1, 5 whole 1/3 into 6 whole 1/4 and 7 1/2. ठीक है. Now 5 3s are 15 plus 1 16. 16 upon, okay, let me do it in a new page. Okay, I'm writing question again. 5 1/3 into 6 1/4 7 1/2, right? Converting in a improper. 5 3s are 15 plus 1, that is 16/3. 6 4s are 24 plus 1 25/4. 7 2s are 14 plus 1 15, that is 15/2, right? Now if cutting is possible, then we must do it first. 3 5s are, yes, cutting is possible. Again 2 8s are, now 25 into 8, that is 200. 200 5s are, that is 1000. Okay, still cutting is possible. Now 250, if you will divide this, you will get 250 as a answer, right? So this is for the question number 6. Okay, now question number 7, that is nothing but your fill-ups. Okay, fill-ups, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Now I'm writing direct answer over here. Okay, before this let me explain you about reciprocal, right? So here in this page I'm explaining you about reciprocal. What is reciprocal? Reciprocal has another name, that is a multiplicative inverse. Okay, either you can say multiplicative inverse or you can say reciprocal. Now if one fraction if I'll take, that is 8 upon 5. Okay, so if I want a reciprocal of this fraction, it means I have to interchange. What I have to do? इंटरचेंज मतलब आपस में चेंज करना है. किस किस को? न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर. इंटरचेंज न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर. ओके, उन दोनों की प्लेस को आपस में चेंज कर देना है. दैट न्यूमरेटर बिकम डिनोमिनेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर बिकम न्यूमरेटर. So the reciprocal of 8 by 5 will become 5 upon 8. जो डिनोमिनेटर में था वो ऊपर चला जाएगा न्यूमरेटर में, और जो न्यूमरेटर में था वो डिनोमिनेटर में नीचे आ जाएगा. ठीक है, दैट इज़ 5 upon 8. Okay, now let me give you another example, that is if I'll take 21, right? So if 21 is the number and if I want a reciprocal of it, then there is a no denominator, so I have to assume it is 1. Now I have to interchange the places of numerator and denominator, so 1 will go to the numerator and 21 comes in denominator. So 1 upon 21, that is a multiplicative inverse of 21. Okay, or you can say a reciprocal of 21. Okay, now if you observe, suppose this example only we are continuing. 21 upon 1, that number, if we are multiplying it, that number with the reciprocal of that number, that is 21. अगर वो नंबर और उसके रेसिप्रोकल को हम उन दोनों को अगर मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो आपस में ये कट हो जाते हैं, एंड देन आंसर इज ऑलवेज 1. व्हेन यू मल्टीप्लाई अ नंबर we are multiplying with reciprocal of number, it gives you a answer is always 1. No matter what number it is, if you number multiplying with the reciprocal of that number, your answer is always 1. Okay, now with this knowledge we'll start a question number 7. 1 upon 7 into what is equal to 1? Answer, reciprocal of that number. That number is 1 upon 7, right? 1 upon 7 we have to do it reciprocal of it, so answer become 7. Second one, 13 upon 1 multiply with what? So answer become 1. 13 upon 1 को किससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो आंसर 1 आएगा? उसके रेसिप्रोकल के साथ. उसका रेसिप्रोकल क्या हो जाएगा? 1 upon 13. ठीक है, रेसिप्रोकल करना मैंने आपको सिखाया. न्यूमरेटर बिकम डिनोमिनेटर, डिनोमिनेटर बिकम न्यूमरेटर. रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ 7 upon 5. नेक्स्ट वन, रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ 7 upon 5 इज डैश. 7 upon 5 का रेसिप्रोकल क्या होगा? 5 upon 7. जस्ट वी नीड टू इंटरचेंज द प्लेसेस ऑफ numerator as well as for denominator. Now for the fourth one, multiplicative inverse of 21. Here only I have done it. Okay, multiplicative inverse of 21. Multiplicative inverse and reciprocal both are synonyms. Okay, 21, the multiplicative inverse of 21 is 1 upon 21. Now the fifth one, multiplicative inverse of 0, it is not defined. 0 का इन्वर्स कभी नहीं हो सकता. ठीक है, not defined. The answer is not defined. 0's reciprocal is not possible. the reciprocal of dash is equal to itself. The answer is 1, right? 1 के डिनोमिनेटर में भी 1 होता है. अगर आप न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर की प्लेस इंटरचेंज करते हो, द आंसर रिमेन सेम, दैट नंबर इटसेल्फ. तो 1 एक इकलौता ऐसा नंबर है जिसका रेसिप्रोकल वो खुद ही है, ठीक है. द रेसिप्रोकल, नेक्स्ट वन, द रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ अ होल नंबर विल ऑलवेज बी. ओके, जैसे कि हम ये वाला मैं आपको सॉल्व करता हूँ. जैसे कि रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ अ होल नंबर, लेट्स अज्यूम एनी होल नंबर, अज्यूम दैट होल नंबर is 8, right? So 8 का रेसिप्रोकल क्या होगा? यहाँ पे नीचे कुछ नहीं है तो 1 है, so 1/8 would become the reciprocal of 8, right? So if you observe the whole number, the reciprocal of whole number is always a unit fraction. In my very first class of the fraction, I had explained 3 type of fraction, that is first is a proper improper, second is a like unlike, and third it is a unit fraction. If you remember what kind of fraction we are called it a unit fraction, whose numerator is 1, right? So here the numerator is 1, so we can call it this kind of fraction as a unit fraction. So answer for the 7th is unit fraction. Last one, the multiplicative inverse of a mixed number will always be a proper fraction, because whenever you convert a mixed fraction, okay, whenever you convert a mixed fraction in, whenever you convert mixed fraction, first you will get improper fraction, right? And the multiplicative inverse, or you can say a reciprocal of a improper fraction, is always a proper fraction. So answer is proper fraction. Okay, so that's all for this class. We'll continue in the next class. Okay, thank you.